Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Sam the Waterman. If you have been following along with my videos, you'll know that all the footage you're about to see has come from a week-long spearfishing trip that we went on. It's the trip we had planned for the best part of a year. The last episode focuses on the bonus day that we had at the beginning of the trip. We landed some really cool fish in that, so if you haven't seen it, please go back and watch it. This one is going to focus on the first official day of the trip. So this is when all 13 of us, we were all there. There's 4 boats. Yeah, and we get some really good fish again. Also, if you do enjoy the catch and cook side of the video, please make sure you stay right to the end because we do a delicious recipe with coral trout. Let me know what you think in the comments and enjoy the video, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Preparations on. Joey shortening the bands on my gun. It's good when you've got someone from Adreno. No Whitney Houston. Yeah, no, that's
you got a problem with Whitney?
Right, this is day 1 of our trip, officially day 1. We had a bit of a test dive yesterday, which went pretty well. This is officially day 1. Got your boy Big Lando, pretty much featured in every one of my videos. And here's the 2 new recruits.
Oh, recruits.
Who are actually the captains of the boat, not the new recruits at all. So, yeah, here we go. Day 1, the sun's just starting to come up. It's looking pretty good, position-wise. And we're off, boys. We're frothing.
We're frothing.
Okay, so we are back in the water, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. I mean, it's not as clear as sort of we were hoping for on the first day, but this was the worst day of weather that was happening throughout the whole week, so bearing that in mind, we were pretty good. And as always, bad viz doesn't always mean less fish. Straight away, we're into a trout. So after dispatching this fish, it's pretty convenient for me. Clayton's hanging up on the side of the boat. I can pass it straight up to him and he can get it straight on ice as quickly as possible. It's really important to get these fish on ice. It really does preserve the meat quality and make the whole eating experience a whole lot better. This drop is sort of just a highlight. I can't really show you all like the mistakes and fish that we missed because the video would just be too long basically, but even though it looks like we're shooting a lot of these coral trout and that they are pretty easy, you can see that this is quite a big trout and they're often a little bit smarter. You can see there is exactly when I should have taken my shot, but this one basically just swims off, never to be seen again.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Okay, pretty good start to the day. Got 2 trout, random shot a cod and a trout, some lobster. Nothing crazy yet, but it's a good start. Hopefully this wind drops off. At the moment it's a little bit choppy, but this is the worst day out of the whole week, so it's still not very bad. Pretty decent viz. Quid's in. Yep. So you just heard the tail end of Brad basically asking if I can check the anchor line. We were lucky enough on this trip to basically be able to anchor up at pretty much every spot we went to, which is amazing because it meant we didn't really have to have a boatie and everyone could basically just get in and dive. So it is a really cool thing, but you are reliant on the anchor holding. So even though there wasn't a lot of current, there was a fair bit of wind today. So it's really important to get in and check that the anchor is secure. Sometimes it's hard. The boys will tell you straight away that I'm probably way too excited and get in, and the anchor line is probably least of the things I'm thinking about, but it's important that you do it. On this drop we can see some bait on the way down straight away. This is a really good indicator. Basically where there's bait, there's going to be fish. There's a lovely beautiful red emperor. Unfortunately that one is too small, but these are amazing table fish too. And also you can just see there straight ahead, there's another coral trout. He's looking me dead on, so he's only asking for one result. Super solid shot through the side of the head. This fish certainly isn't getting off. Here we're doing another drop. Again, this is just a bit of a reminder that sometimes when it is clear you can think you can see everything from the top, but there's often little holes, little caves which the fish will hide in. And I see that here. I see a little hole, poke my head in, I see another nice trout in the back there. Pull my spear back to try and, reduce the chances of my spear lodging into the coral, although that does happen from time to time. It's just part and parcel of it. But this time I get away with it and land another great fish. I'll take a bit of a longer breathe up here, as this is going to be a deeper drop. I found a lovely coral drop off. It went down to about 15 or 16 meters. So I'm hoping there might be some pelagics hanging off the edge here. As you can see, there's a heap of bait on that pressure point there. So it's looking pretty good. As I sort of make my way to the bottom, I look around, look at that beautiful ledge. There's got to be fish here. Sure enough, there's big golden trevally. These are often referred to as sort of like the tastiest of the trevally species. Personally, I think a lot of the trevally species are pretty good, but golden trevally certainly is up there. This drop I'm sort of dropping down again into slightly deeper water. It's going to be one of my last drops before we stop for lunch, a late lunch. Just a case of scanning the coral, all the terrain. Sometimes the trout, they sort of just hover, and the camouflage actually makes them pretty difficult to find. Here I can see one more. Bang. And that's another trout in the bag. Okay, so we're stopping for a bit of lunch. This lovely island. Pretty much bagged out on trout. Still, hopefully get some more fish after lunch. Absolutely beautiful spot here. Very nice. After eating a heap of food and lying down for half an hour, we decided that actually we had caught enough fish for the day, and that we were gonna hopefully get home and make a start on the filleting. Not a bad day. Could have been better, but we got a lot of trout. Dragon boys, did you have fun?
Put a bit of stink in the bag.
Put a bit of stink in the bag. It's got a big, probably 2-hour fillet session now. There's the barra from yesterday. She's looking delicious. Lovely jubbly. Give it a good slap to make sure it's good. What you got, Josh? Yeah, buddy.
Tusky bait.
It's a decent fish. Couple brim for you, Casey, is it?
Yeah, mate, couple dogs.
Yeah, couple brim. Couple flathead for you, Joe.
Yeah.
Look at that for a box of premium fillets. Yeah, the boys.
Oh, look at that. That's.
Okay, guys, we hope you have enjoyed the video so far. Now it's basically come to the part where we're going to cook some of the coral trout, or Isabel, more importantly, is going to cook some of the coral trout. The recipe is partially inspired by Daniel Mann's crispy baskin recipe. Also, we've taken some inspiration from some of the tips and tricks that we sort of have learned in the Noob Spiro cookery book. So please check that out if you want to do some recipes for yourself. So yeah, we're going to go through it now, and we hope you enjoy it. Okay, firstly we are going to start off with the sauce that we marinate the fish with at the end before serving. You can see all the ingredients and amounts there on the right hand side. So you want 4 to 5 garlic cloves, half an onion, chilies, a handful of coriander, and you want to finely dice that and add it all into your sort of food processor blender. Also a squeeze of lime and 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and half a cup of fish sauce. After that, you want to add half a cup of water. Then you can blend or process. Once you've done that, this can sit in the fridge and it's ready to be served at the end. Now take your coral trout fillets. Basically you want to remove all moisture possible from the skin. You can dry with paper towels. Also mine have been sitting in the fridge for a while. This also helps reduce the moisture. And then you basically want to make these score slits along the length and the width of the fillet. Should look a little bit like this when you have. This basically stops the sort of fish from deforming when you fry it in the hot heat. Okay, now for the fried rice, you want to chop up 2 chilies, chop up half an onion, chop up 3 bell peppers or capsicum, depending on which country you're from or what you call the vegetable. Chop up a bunch of baby bok choy also. Also add another clove of garlic, finely diced. Some Thai basil, again, chop it up finely. Two spring onions can also be chopped up and added to the mix. Add 1 tablespoon of hot water, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and then once you've done that, you can mix it all up with 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Now you want 2 scrambled eggs, give them a whisk, add them into a pan with some oil. This is basically to add into the fried rice afterwards. Now you can add all your vegetable mix into the pan with some oil. Add your boiled rice or your white rice, whatever rice you prefer to use. Give it all a mix. Add the sauce mixture you've just mixed up and stir it all through evenly. Finally add the scrambled egg, and this will basically complete the fried rice. Now over to the fish. You want to add the fillets skin down, and you can see where you've made the slits in the skin, it stops the fish from sort of misshaping. Add some salt and pepper also. Now it gets to the really cool bit. After frying for 5 minutes skin down, give it a flip. Once you flip the fillets, you need to fry them on the other side 3 minutes skin side up, and then once you've done that you can basically add them both into the oven to finish off. These need to go in for another 5 minutes at 170 degrees. Once you've done that, you can plate it up and it looks absolutely delicious. Make sure you add the sauce that you've made earlier and enjoy. I'm not going to show you a cheesy video of me eating this saying how nice it is, but I promise you it is absolutely fantastic. Okay guys, unfortunately that is it for today's episode yet again. If you did enjoy it, as always, please hit the like and subscribe button. It does help me out. Also leave me a comment, let me know where you're watching from, who you are, and if you enjoyed the video. So we still have heaps and heaps of really cool footage to look forward to. The next video we'll be boosting out to Northwest Island. It's roughly about 100 k's off the coast, and we have a pretty wild day, to be honest. So look forward to that and see you next time.